This is Mr. J, and today is Thursday, February the 2nd, 2023. Today's news is debatable news. New visas, faster entry for kids, immigration changes in 2023. So I guess this year, soon enough, there's going to be a lot of changes in the visas that are required for foreigners to come into Korea. So for the most part, it's going to make it easier. It's going to be easier for foreigners to come to Korea and stay in Korea, and they'll be able to stay here longer. We'll be able to stay here longer, right? So one example is labor workers. Before, they can only stay up to about 3 years before having to leave the country, but now maybe 10 years. All right, so 10 years, they can stay up to 10 years before having to leave the country. Many manual labor, like foreigners working with their hands and that, they're not making that much money. They're not very rich. That's why they're coming here. So if they have to leave the country and come back, it's expensive and difficult. So if they could stay here for 10 years, it'll be easier for foreigners to come in. Another one is an example of people who just want to study Korean culture, like K-pop and that, can come here and stay for up to 2 years. They don't need to be working or anything. So there's a lot of new visas, and the current visas are going to be for longer. So lots of changes in immigration so that foreigners can come here more easily and stay here. Okay, so I don't know. I think this is good because I think the population in Korea is sort of a problem, and that it's better if more foreigners are coming here. But some people might think this is bad. So just in case, let's call it debatable. All right, let's go to our weather. How's the weather today?
It'll be mostly cloudy, with a high of 8 and a low of 0. Right now it's 7 and partly cloudy.
Okay, no big changes there. Let's see, what about tomorrow?
It'll be partly cloudy, with a high of 9 and a low of -2.
Okay, so tomorrow it's going to be a bit colder at nighttime and that, but not a very big difference. No rain or anything, so that's good. All right, today's word.
Knackered.
Knackered. This is a British word. Knackered is an adjective mostly used informally in British English to mean very tired or exhausted. Very tired or exhausted. I don't know if I like the Korean translation. It's sort of complicated. Look at their description. That's a long description, right? Look at that. In English, it's just knackered, 2 syllables, but sure. I don't know. I don't want to confuse you. Just think of it as meaning very tired, and I think that's good enough. The pronunciation isn't too bad either. Let's see.
Knackered.
Knackered. There's 1 and 2 syllables. Emphasis on the first syllable. Knackered. Knackered, right?
Knackered.
Too hard
Knackered.
this week.
Knackered.
I'm so
Knackered.
knackered. Right?
Knackered.
The students are
Knackered.
after
Knackered.
the tests,
Knackered.
right?
Knackered.
Okay, knackered. I'm not British, but I'm assuming British people use that a lot. Knackered. All right, so we talked about knackered. We talked about the debatable news, which is about immigration being easier in 2023 for people coming to visit Korea, to learn about Korean culture, or to work here longer. And the weather, a little bit colder tomorrow night. I hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.